Hey there, it's Seb Frey here with another exciting episode of Seb Frey TV. Yeah, it's a rainstorm outside, and here I am in my car. I have a few minutes. You can hear the patter of raindrops, I think. But listen, I just wanted to share some thoughts with you. You may have heard, or maybe you didn't, that Gary Vaynerchuk, the famous guy from Wine Library TV, and he's invested in a bunch of app startups like Snapchat, and I'm not sure what else he's invested in. Anyway, Gary recently came out and he said he thinks that homeownership is dumb, that he is only going to rent from now on, and he recommends that people only rent from now on. That's kind of ironic, given that, apparently a month or two ago, he had a special conference he put on for, among other people, real estate agents. But, so here we have GaryVee, fairly famous entrepreneur, now saying that homeownership is for suckers, and that, there's much better ways to spend your money. Well, my thoughts on that are that, for a long time, investment advisors have said, not all of them, but many of them have said that, hey, listen, actually, the stock market gives you better returns on your investment over the long haul than does home ownership. So you should rent and then invest, whatever leftover money you have, invest that in the stock market because that's going to do you better over the long haul. And here's the thing about home ownership is we are Americans. Well, most of us who are listening to this anyway are Americans. Americans are piss poor at saving, right? We have a very low savings rate. We're consumption oriented. We're consumers, right? They often refer to us as consumers, in the news, right? So, we consume. And the thing about buying a home is that it's forced savings. It forces you to put money away. And, the facts speak for themselves. Homeowners have a net worth that is, on average, about 35 times greater than non-home owners. Now, is that causation not being, effect correlation is not causation or whatever? Well, that's true. But nevertheless, success leaves clues, right? And I think that you'll find that many successful people, in fact, probably most successful people, do own real estate. And I want to say something else specifically about this whole notion that it's a bad place to tie up your capital. One of the great things about real estate is that you can loan against it, right? So let's say you want to start a business. Go try to get an SBA loan. Do you have a house? You have equity in your house? You could probably get an SBA loan to start that small business to become an entrepreneur. Don't have a house? I don't know how you're going to get the SBA loan unless you rope in somebody else who already has a house, right? Homes are a wonderful thing. They help you pay for your college education for your kids, right? There's all kinds of things that having a home with equity in it can do for you that people without homes, most of them, just can't do it, right? So there's tremendous benefits to homeownership, and even benefits that are not financial as well, right? There's many studies that have been shown that, people who are homeowners actually get sick less, they live longer, they have better sex. I don't know, but I could actually go and look that up. I've read a few of those over the years, that there are many positive social indicators that are tied to being a homeowner. So don't listen to Gary Vaynerchuk, right? He's a sensationalist. He wants to get those clicks, those views, right? He wants to get, his name in the press, and that's certainly one way to do it. But if you ask me, the homeownership, while it's not for everybody and certainly not right for everybody at every stage in their life, there are tremendous benefits to owning homeownership. And never you mind what Gary Vaynerchuk has to say about it. Hey, do me a favor. Would you please share Seb Frey TV with everybody you know and love? I would definitely appreciate it. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, give me a share, mention, whatever. I would certainly appreciate it. All right, that is it for this episode of Seb Frey TV. I will have another episode for you very soon.